second. We're not even at the moment. So here white plays e3. I was expecting bishop e3, which I thought was annoying, which apparently was not an acceptable word to use because I was annoyed by this idea bishop b6 and pawn is weak, etc. So he plays e3, and I can't put, I don't know what people want me to do. Like, I can't put into words my intuition. Of course, I'm like, I'm filling in the subconscious gaps. But yeah, I'm telling you, like, what, this is 4 seconds. Like, I spent 14 seconds on h6, if I'm to trust the chess.com timestamp. And like, maybe 3 or 4 of them were spent on considering bishop c8. The immediate reaction, I see the move e3, and I think, trapped bishop. Okay, stop me if I'm saying anything you would find unreasonable. Trapped bishop. So, trapped bishop, why? Because you've cut off the escape. So immediately I think h6, bishop f4, and my brain is like on this trap the bishop tactic. So I have bishop takes e3, a tempo move, and then I see g5. This is all happening in 3 seconds, mind you. Why does bishop e5 check? That's it. Cover the e5 square. I like creative, cool moves. Bishop c8. As a byproduct, and this is something I cannot seem to communicate to people, it's a pretty static position. So this doesn't harm black's position. You're kind of opening up your control of center squares, and you're like, well, the center's closed. This doesn't make sense. Of course it does make sense. White could play f3 later. In static positions, not every move has an exact, like, oh, you made this move for this reason. It could just be like a move that doesn't harm your position. Defends b7, and bishop f4 now does not hit the bishop on e5. You have the leeway now to make another improving move and play h6 on the next move. Now again, I did not play this move because on my 5th second, I realized that after h6, after bishop c8, even if I do this, then this is crazy because white has like a million other escape squares. And you're like, how could a GM not see this? I'm slowing this down. This took me 3 seconds to figure out. And that's it. Once I discovered this, I considered some other moves that I wasn't airing out loud. But when I say a move is interesting, I do it for the sake of the chat. I'm, when possible, trying to like throw stuff out so people can at least partially track my thought process. Maybe it'll help people. During Title Tuesday, I talk a lot less. But even if I did not say in the sentence prior, maybe I can trap the bishop, which I said, this would still be a normal move. I could run a maneuver search right now, and I could probably find you some instances of bishop c8 played in similar positions. Like Nakesons mentioned that it's a typical idea in the Dutch. So, I mean, I could do this right now, actually. Although it might take some tweaking of the maneuver. Let's see, bishop e6 to c8. I'd have to like jump through a bunch of garbage games. Let's see. But I could also do a structure search. Let me think. Like, let's see, pawns here. Where were my pawns? c6, b7, a5. Let's see. Why is it not finding any games with the structure at all? That's weird. Oh, it's because I see. c6, b7, a5. Oh, what did Fabi say? Yeah, I'll get to that. Just please give me a second. Please give me a second. Okay, I already found. Wait a sec. Just give me a moment, please. Be patient. Okay. I don't know, like, I mean, I found some examples. Just hold on. Yeah, I know. Okay, here you go. I'm not saying that this is an ideal example. I'm just for more background information. Here's a random game, 2260 player. What did black play in this position? What do you think black played in this position? Oh, bishop c8. Interesting. Bishop c8. Huh. I think we need to check Simon Silseth, this random ass player that nobody before today has heard of. Why did he play this? Okay, his idea is to build up like rook e7. I actually don't know why I played it. I actually don't know why I played it. I think yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, maybe he was just clearing out the king side. Oh my god, imagine if it's a top engine move. I'm sure it's not, actually. I think g5 is probably going to be the top move. G5 is the top move. Bishop c8 is, let's see. Well, let's say this guy is trying to evade suspicion. I mean, he wouldn't choose the top move, or even maybe the second, the third. Let's say he's choosing it's the fifth move, actually. It's in the top 5, according to Stockfish. Damn, girl. But at least he didn't say bishop f7. I mean, that would be... Oh, it's 5. Number 5. Huh. Wow. Okay, here's another example. Okay, but this is your cherry-picking examples. Let me go starting soon really quickly. Hold on, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I really, really want to hammer this home, because this is a travesty. Okay, just a moment. And I'm going to do some more research out of curiosity on my own, but I'm looking. It's there. Okay, here we go. Yeah, you get the point, of course, most people here, but in case this goes on YouTube, I'm just going to oh, a game in Charlotte, actually, I see bishop c8. Yeah, I don't know, this one, for instance. This one, for instance. I don't know. I'll find more compelling examples, of course, but here's another game. Brazilian Under-16 Championship 2016. Bishops, oof. 1900 found this move. Here the idea is concrete. You're trying to go rook e5, rook c5. Guess what? My idea was just as concrete. It just happened to be stupid. But most of my ideas are. This one was smart. How is this any different? This is a classical game. Bishop c8 and rook e5. So in case the point is, oh, you're making an appeal to emotion and you're saying, look how badly I'm treated, and no, I'm making an appeal to the absurdity of, you can think I'm Jack the Ripper and this would be just as absurd. Okay, if I'm Jack the Ripper, you should be accusing me of other stuff, but I'm not, and it shouldn't be like mentioning the move bishop c8. Okay, because some of the people saying, well, nobody at my level would have seen it, therefore cheating, that's also very dangerous. You have no idea how someone else's brain works, and within reason, like, people are different. Like, how does that phrase even, like, not that it doesn't make sense, it's just like, that's all I need to hear to, honestly, to conclude someone's, like, level of intellect and good faith is a statement like that. Like, it's all I needed to hear. Then it's all I needed to hear for me to have nothing else to ever say to you. Okay. Here we go. Good ideas for the wrong reason is another one. And that's where I'll end, guys. Fabi, yeah. Fabi said, he pointed out he pointed out that so Vlad stops here. And it's just funny that here I look up and I play bishop takes c3, which is a very bad positional blunder that gives away a lot of my advantage. And I played it because I'm like afraid of playing Rasulov, so I wanted to guarantee no risk. So it was a practical decision, but objectively it's a blunder. It takes the evaluation down by 1 point. I'm looking at Stockfish, and bishop f6 is minus 1.6, and bishop takes c3 is plus 0.7. And then this move is another mistake, and it's equal after f3. It's equal. So somehow always the pause button is pressed right before a blunder is committed. It's amazing. So many coincidences. I'm not suggesting or implying anything at all. This was an accidental error. Probably the only one of its kind that was committed. I'm sure you won't find any other instances of pausing at convenient moments at all. So that's all I'll say. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll try to play Bullet Brawl tomorrow. Really appreciate the community not churning this into like personal hate or insults. I'm always against that. I'll continue to call that out. And I hope there is a world in which even Kramnik can recognize that the issue people have is not that he is doing what he's doing. I am the first to grant him tremendous respect and authority, which he has and has earned. But it's how he's doing it. And hopefully if he can figure that out, one day we can work on this issue in a good faith way side by side. That's my hope, but that's going to take a while, and I'm pretty pessimistic. Thanks, folks. Have a good one. Have a good weekend. I'll try to stream tomorrow.